Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lori and I'm doing a weekly plan with me for the week of June the 27th. Some weeks I use a kit and some weeks I use just a color scheme of a washi and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm doing this week. So I chose to do a bright pink and yellow for this week. First thing I do is I lay down the washi tape to kind of separate the sections out. And then I'm going to lay down some yellow washi tape to divide the sections. I like to use the top section for important goals and whatnot, and then the middle is kind of to-dos. So the first thing I do is lay down, after I get the washi tape, there's the sticker that I chose that kind of gave me the inspiration. It says A Summer State of Mind, and it's got a bright pink and yellow in it. So I used that as my inspiration. That's kind of what helped me pick the colors for the week. Then the next thing is I like to put in the important to-dos for the week before I do any of the decor, which is the flowers that you see in the video that I was looking at to do for this video. So one important thing this week is on the first of every month, I give my dogs medicine. So I'm going to make sure that I lay that down on July 1st. And I'm just using an EC clear color dot for that. Just something simple. This week I was really trying to just use what I had, mixing and matching of different things that I have. You'll notice I have a kit from the Gold Project that I'm kind of pulling some things from, a sampler that I bought from her. And then after I put the important things, then my next thing I'm going to do is lay out my to-do section for the week. And this is another set of stickers that I got from the Gold Project. Just a bunch of different color to-do stickers. So I really like to use the middle section for just general to-dos. And I like to be able to mark to-dos off. So I try to use something that either check boxes, or you'll notice I'm using a dot marker. And that way I can go back as I do them, and as I check things off, I can go back and write over them and check off. Also got out of screen a little bit. Sorry about that. I'm a newbie to making planning videos, so I'm still learning as I go. All right, next step is to go through and lay out decor, which I'm using some pink and yellow floral designs to kind of decorate the planner for the week. And these bring in that same color scheme as the washi tape. This is the first video that I've made that's a voiceover video, so it's a little awkward. I'm not sure I like this kind. I think I prefer the ones where you just record and talk as you plan. That sunflower was really pretty and brought in the yellow. So I'm going to finish up with the decor. Adding a few more floral design pieces. I put this flower there and then realized I wanted to use that section more for recording as a place to do my trackers, and so I moved it down a little lower. I think there's a plane flying overhead right now. All right. The next thing I like to do is I use this little bottom section. I've been using it lately to record gratitude each day. So I've labeled it gratitude. And the next thing I'm going to do is I keep track of our meals for the week. And so I'm going to set up the sidebar this week for meals. This is something I did last week as well, where I kind of put, instead of putting the meals on each day, I just list them out on the side by the day. And that way it kind of gives my family and I some flexibility. Like if we plan something on Monday, but Monday we're like, yeah, let's not really have that. We can look through the rest of the week and pick something else to have and know that we have everything, all the necessary, ingredients. All right, the next thing I'm doing is setting up my trackers across the top. I like to have trackers every week in my planner. Sometimes I use a sticker, sometimes I have a little, from Moxie Life, I have their stickers, their sticky note trackers, I use those sometimes. Sometimes I'll just mark it in like I'm doing this week, where I'm just going to put some bullet point dots underneath each one of the trackers in different colors, and I will just track them off each day. So I'm doing 7 little dots for each day of the week. And then I'll just go back each day and track them and keep track of things. So movement and water are 2 of the things I track. Something I also like to do is to include my word of the year, which for this year is thrive. So I like to include that on each week of my planner somewhere. It just helps me remember that that's the overall goal for the year, is to thrive. And then I'm going to go back and add a few more things to track. I'm going to be tracking, I like to journal. My bedtime routine, healthy eating, and reading 10 minutes each day. And I will just check those off as I go. All right, so what you're seeing now is I've gone back and added in our meals on the left. I've added in goals and to-dos each day. So this is what it kind of looks like after I'm completely finished with planning. I also did my July dashboard page. You can see that set up along with my goals on the left-hand side. And I'm going to do a separate video on my goal reset, and that's right behind the calendar page. So thank you so much for joining me.